Hi YouTube, my name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. I told you when they dropped the body cam footage of the Jalend Walker body cam footage, we was gonna go through it, and this is it. Let's get into this news briefing of the body cam footage of Jalend Walker.
Jalend Walker. I know that no amount of grief or prayer will bring Jalend back, but please know that the city mourns with you. Personally, there are no amount of superlatives, and I've talked about being beyond outraged, beyond shocked, and extremely heartbroken that I can use to describe my feelings. I won't mince words. The video you're about to watch is heartbreaking, and it's very tough to take in.
Officers informed dispatch that the reason for the stop was for a traffic violation as well as an equipment violation. The driver of the vehicle refused to stop, and officers initiated a vehicle pursuit as the vehicle was nearing the East Talmadge Avenue entrance ramp to Route 8 southbound. Approximately 40 seconds after the driver of the vehicle fled from the attempted stop, a sound consistent with a gunshot can be heard on the body-worn cameras of the officers. The vehicle pursuit continued on the expressway for several minutes, and the suspect vehicle exited onto the Archwood Avenue ramp. The pursuit proceeded through several city streets until he neared the intersection of East Wilbur Road and Claremont Street. At that point, the driver slowed down and exited through the passenger side door of the moving vehicle wearing a ski mask. Tasers was unsuccessful, and the suspect continued to flee on foot. As the foot chase reached the nearby parking lot, the suspect stopped and quickly turned towards the pursuing officers.
While BCI needs to confirm the number of times Mr. Walker was shot, the ME's report indicates over 60 wounds to Mr. Walker's body. However, they are still working to determine entrance and exit wounds, and this investigation on their end will take time. After the shooting ends, Akron police officers went to Mr. Walker and diligently provided first aid to save his life. One officer on a body cam footage can be heard saying he still has a pulse. As the officers were getting ready to put him into a police car to get him as quickly as possible to the hospital, Akron fire medics arrived on scene. They took over aid, and unfortunately, Mr. Walker tragically passed at the scene.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube.
This here is Jalend Walker. This incident is the saddest incident I've seen. Over 60 wounds on his body, shot at 90 times by 8 officers. Allegedly. This right here makes no sense. Now, I just want to see what charges these cops are going to come across and what charges they're going to get. And I pray that they get charged to the maximum of the law, but we all know that these cops be getting off with like 3 years and 4 years and no years. By the time they get out, they've been on did 2 years and they out of jail, and they get to go back to work like nothing ever happened. Or they get to sit on desk duty for the rest of their life because they never went to jail. A lot of these cops may get off because, see, here's the thing. They already setting it up. That's why they said a shot was already fired out of the vehicle while he was driving. A shot. Okay? A shot. And how are we sure for sure that that was his gun that shot? This is why I cannot wait for the trial to come up. I would love, I hate that this has happened to the family. My prayers and everything go out to them, his friends, and their whole state, because this is a tragedy. And this didn't have to happen to this young man that does not have no criminal record. I repeat, he does not have no criminal record whatsoever. But yet, they're going to portray it like they're justified in shooting this man in the back as he was running. Remind you, they said that the gun that he supposedly, allegedly had was still in the car when they took off on pursuit afoot of Jalend Walker. So y'all shot him in the back with no weapon in his hand. That makes no sense. This is about to get crazy, YouTube. I heard it's been rioting everywhere in that state since this has happened. I pray for peace over the family. I pray for peace over that state. What y'all think about this, YouTube? Hit me in the comments. I gotta go later.